which is named as toSum. Now from toSum, I mean that we have an array of numbers, and from that array we have to take two numbers whose sum would be equal to the target number. This is a medium sort of problem on LeetCode. Let us understand first what is that. Now as you see here, we have an array of integers nums and an integer target, and we have to return the indexes of two numbers so that they can add up to give the resultant value that is equal to the target. Now in this, we always assume that there is only one solution possible and we will not get the same element twice. For example, let's take the test cases. We have this array 2, 7, 11, 15, and we have the target equals to 9. So we are returning 0, 1 because 0 index is 2 and number 1 index is 7. So 2 plus 7 is 9. So here, what is the phenomenon, or what concept do we have to use? Now you have to use a concept of unordered maps. What is unordered maps? Map is like a storage structure. Now unordered here means data is not in sorted order. So we always store data in the form of key and value pair in form of unordered maps. And to look at the solutions, I would like to explain you with the help of code. Now, either you can take a vector, either you can take the array. It is one and same thing, but vectors are more convenient in doing certain questions. Okay, so let's see here. Now I have the vector nums and I have a target value. So number one thing that I have to create an unordered maps would be unordered underscore map, ordered, D-E-R-E-D, unordered underscore map. Oh, I'm sorry. It is of type int, comma, int, and I am naming it as MP. Okay, next I have to run a loop for int I equals 0, I is less than. Now we have to take the size, that would be nums dot size, then I have to do I plus plus. Now here, what I have to do, number one thing is I have to insert the elements into the unordered maps. So it is very convenient to find the element from the key, so we can find the value easily. So I would take the numbers to be the keys, so I will give the indexes to be the values. Now here, look, I'm inserting MP, and in that MP I'm inserting nums of I equals to I, which means that wherever, so I have nums like 2, 7, 11, 15. So data would be in any order. So in the maps, I would give 2 is equal to I, that is 0. So I will be giving indexes to these keys. Now again, I have to run one more loop for int I equals 0, I is less than nums dot size, then I plus plus. Now here, what I have to do, I have to find what is the sum. Now how to find the sum? I have int sum equals to what is target minus nums of I, which means that now my target was 9. Now I am on index 0, that is I am on 2. I have to find the sum, that would be 9 minus 2, that would be 7. So I will check the philosophy, the idea behind using unordered maps is that I would directly check if my number that is required is present, because one number is already known with the help of indexes. The other number would be checked in the iteration by finding whether the number is present directly in the map or not. So I have assigned sum with target minus nums of I. Then I have to check this condition if, now I have to check this if empty dot find, empty dot find, what I have to find? I have to find sum. It is not equal to empty dot end, which means that if I find the sum, that is 7 in this case, it is not equal to MP dot end, means that it is present. MP dot end would return if something is not present. So I am checking, I am assuring that if this will only iterate if my sum value is present in my map. There's one more condition, and I have to check that. Now I have checked that MP dot sum is present, so I got the 7, but I also have to check that sum, that 7 should not be equal to any of the indexes. I have to check that MP of that sum should not be equal to any of the indexes. In this case, I would return I, comma, MP of sum. I would return I, comma, MP of sum. Here I will return so that is all what we have to do. Let us try to run it. So the test case is accepted. So this was the first question that we did in today's video, which was do sum, and it is a medium kind of problem on LeetCode. I hope you really liked it and you enjoyed it. So do go subscribe to the channel, and we will always come up with one more question every day. Thank you so much.